Hey, it's Adele from Let's Get Inkie, and we're working in a new journal that you peeps haven't seen yet over here. I started it over on my Patreon, and I have converted a planner for 2024 into a art journal by, I took out some of the pages from the signatures, and I have been working in it for the past couple of months, and the size is big. The size is a bit bigger than I'm used to, but I am enjoying it. It's a challenge. And you know, peeps, I'm always up for a bit of a challenge. So I found this image from a Frankie magazine, and I'm working on these pages, and they haven't been gessoed or prepped in any way. I am finally remembering to put my waxed paper under the other pages at the start of the process video and not already when you've put paint on the other pages. So little steps of progress, peeps, in being more organised. I'm trying to figure out which picture to use, and I love both of them, but the colours of this one just jumped out at me. When I was in, I would say, end of high school and university, electric blue and red were my colours. I wore them a bit too much, one would say. Kind of like a neuro-spicy monochromatic red or monochromatic blue, or a mix of the both, where everything, including my headband, clip-on earrings, necklaces, clothing, socks, tights, boots, everything was colour coordinated. A little bit too much. But I love those colours together. They remind me of my youth, and so I thought I'd go with that. But to balance it out and make it not so dark, they're very bold colours, and I wanted something to soften it a bit, so I used a minty turquoisey colour. And then I have this gorgeous floral tissue paper that is quite dark and I guess a bit more dull compared to the brightness of the picture. And this is something we've been talking a lot on Patreon lately about the puberty of a art journal page. And the puberty of the page is, it's the awkward bit, the clunky stage in every art journal page where you don't have any clue if this page is going to work out or if it's going to be a disaster. There's awkward bits everywhere. Things don't seem to mesh well together, and it's going through some things. It's the awkward stage. And right now we are deep in the puberty. And as I was adding this tissue paper, I was thinking, oh no, what have I done? Especially that top chunk. It's a big old chunky bit. So I am trying to cover up things like the dates and the calendar down the bottom a little bit so that you can't see them as much. I like seeing the lines and the numbers through, but just to, make them not as obvious what it is. And then I thought, hey, this page can't get more awkward. Let's just bung on some paint here, there, and everywhere. So I grabbed this periwinkle blue, which is slowly drying out, but it's still good. It's a lot of my old school dilutions are drying out a bit, but we're getting there. We're still working with them. And I'm going around the outside of this page, and I am trying to have patience to let it dry. But I decided to go over the top with some kind of mark making to a replicator stencil, I guess. Also, I do apologise if I feel a bit stuffy, I said this in the other voiceover too, if I sound a bit stuffy, because I do feel stuffy. I'm battling a sinus infection and I'm on some steroids and things at the moment to help that. And so I haven't been doing a lot of YouTube videos lately, but I'm back. And I'm back on track, hopefully. The school term has begun, and I'm hoping this school term is a lot calmer than last school term. If you don't follow me on my main channel, Inkie Quill, or over on Patreon, last term of school where Arch started, it was a bumpy one. We've had, it's been an energetic term, I'll say that. Lots of medical appointments, lots of meetings, lots of things going on. And so my YouTube videos and editing did take a bit of a slide. But I'm hoping things are looking up. I'm adding in some stenciling, and whenever I feel like a page is it's a bit too much, I like to come in with a white stenciling or a bit of a paler stencil. And then to contrast that, I think I'm coming in with a dark one here. Oh, now these stickers. You peeps know my lifelong phobia of butterflies and moths because they're the same thing in my brain. They fly equally as sporadically as each other. Moths are just the browner version, and I know you can get other colours of moths, but to me, butterflies are just pretty moths. And they are granted the same amount of fear. But I bought these beautiful, beautiful merit stickers from, I think it was just from a $2 shop, from Hot Dollar, actually, for my Aussie peeps. Hot Dollar has some gems in it. Its craft aisle is one of the best, I feel. But I had a couple that had creased slightly, and so I decided to put them on this page hanging off the side. However, they were extremely glossy. They were so shiny. So I'm wetting a bit of that blue paint and just smooshing it on just to calm things down a little bit. And then I come in, I did dry it off camera, but thanks to editing, you didn't even notice. And I'm coming in with some pink. Oh, now this is the sharpener debate. I had issues with sharpening pencils in this video. I had 3 pencil sharpeners, one of which I had stolen from the children. Stolen, borrowed. It's a fine line. And it doesn't sharpen big pencils well at all. So that's that one there. And it just was disastrous. So then I get a different sharpener, which you'll see in a minute. And it's a bit too fandangle for me. It's a bit too space age, and I couldn't work out how to undo it, which, yeah, it was a very difficult sharpener to use. So then I went with the old favourite. This is 30 seconds of talking about sharpeners. I do apologise, peeps. I'm rusty with the Let's Get Inkie voiceovers, but I've been really enjoying, oh, here we go. This is the sharpener debacle. That one ripped it. And then this one, I couldn't work out how to get into it. So I knew that bit should come off, but, oh, there we go, got it. And it sharpened, so we went with that. But I would love your requests as to what videos you'd like to see over here. I am considering doing the Inkie June Marathon, perhaps, we will see. But Aaron's giving me a look. Aaron's giving me a look and shaking his head at me. Perhaps they might be shorter videos, perhaps little bursts of videos. But what vids do you like to see? Do you like to see altered book art journals like this? Do you like to see like a grab 5 challenge in a journal? I have so many journals on the go at the moment. I have urban sketching, I have my muckabout journal, I have my December daily journal, I have art journals, I have a artist sketchbook one. I just started another new one as well, which are all over on Patreon that I've been working on for the last probably year. I've been adding a few new journals in. Or would you like to see Traveller's Notebook stuff, or like some craft room organisation, mixed media organisation, trying new mixed media products? Let me know things that you'd like to see. So I added my quote, and she's looking like a blue jungle, and I'm loving it. It's chaos and lots of layers of paint, but that's what I've been really loving in this particular art journal. It's just a full place for me to have all sorts of layers of stenciling and quotes. I actually covered her face there, which was handy. Usually I forget and get splatters everywhere, but I am adding some pink. I felt like the blue and the red was a lot. The blue is very cooling, and you've got the pops of the orange in the vest that she's wearing and the red as well. But I felt like it needed one more warm colour, and I'm a sucker for adding pink to any blue page because they're my two favourite colours. Adding a little bit of pink too to this minty colour, just to kind of create a cave-like feel to the page. But she's coming together. More splats because you can never have enough splats. I dried it thoroughly before using my Uniball Signo Broad gel pen. I almost forgot the name then. And I'm just doing some little stars. It needed something to pop the colour out. This page is coming to an end. Thank you for watching today, peeps. And I would also like to know, do you prefer, because it's Saturday morning my time when this video goes up, do you prefer videos to go up Saturday morning my time or Sunday morning, so 24 hours in the future if you're watching this reasonably close to when it goes up? Because I've tried both upload days and I can't decide which one I want to do. So last week I did Sunday on Inkie Quill, and this week I'm trying Saturday to see what people enjoy more. But I hope you've enjoyed this. I'm away at a scrapbook retreat this weekend, so I'll be showing some snippets over on Insta stories, so make sure you watch those if you are interested in seeing a bit of behind the scenes. And I will see you all in the next video soon. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up if you liked it, and have a great week. Bye.